thundering thunder has tumbled into the barrier. It's neck and neck. Wet Williams got the edge. No, it's Marzipan taking the lead, followed up by Thrifty Whiskers, who's nuzzling his rear. Way at the back, it's Lilydale Delight and Bold Moment, who look like they've forgotten that they're racing. This is not Broussard's lads. Keep galloping. Back up at the front, Wet Williams losing pace, and who? No, coming up through the middle like this, Tabasco on his clacker. It's Soggybiscuit, the underdog. They rode him off, but here he goes. He's past Marzipan, he's past his prime, and Soggybiscuit's in the lead. It's Soggybiscuit for the win. Oh my lord, what an incredible day for racing, and what an incredible victory for Soggybiscuit.
In the history of horse racing, there is no name as synonymous with both triumph and mystery than that of Soggybiscuit. His story is well known, the stuff of equestrian legend, passed down from stable hand to stable foot, whispered amongst stumbling punters on a sure thing losing streak, or up in lights on the silver screen. The most famous horse, bar none. But there is another side to the story, one that has never before been revealed, the truth about the death of Soggybiscuit.
It is now post time.
On February 14th of 1945, a young, uneducated farmhand in rural New South Wales discovered a horse corpse floating in the family dam. From his trademark moustache, it was immediately clear that it was Soggybiscuit, the horse corpse, not the farmhand. Last seen 2 weeks prior at a glitzy charity event in Sydney, Soggy's sudden disappearance had been the talk of the town, because nothing else was going on at the time. While much was known of his racing career, Soggybiscuit's private life had always been more private. When he was missing, nobody could have predicted just how dead he really was. Immediately, wild, hairy knuckles of accusation were flung with abandon at anybody or anything remotely connected to racing, horses, or in a bizarre case of illiteracy, a hose factory was burnt to the ground. Despite a rock-solid alibi and sad eyes, his trainer, Hamilton Jackson, a notorious drunken skinflint and thus despised in every pub from Cairns to Carnegie, was suspect number 1. Suspect number 2 was summarily dismissed by police, who never got as far as coming up with the suspect number 3. So where better to begin our investigation? We are here to speak with the son of Soggybiscuit's legendary trainer, Hamilton Jackson. His son Jack, who now runs Jackson's Academy for Horse Facts and Short Stack Pancake Emporium, was more than happy for an interview, we assume, based on a vibe we got. Jack, hi. Here to talk about the death of Soggybiscuit, the circumstances surrounding it. We followed Jack and located him hiding behind a hay bale in the corner of a stable. After some negotiating and tickles, he agreed to speak with us on condition of his anonymity. Your father, Hamilton Jackson, famously trained Soggybiscuit to both a Melbourne Cup victory and a Norm Smith medal. What was it like growing up around such an exciting moment in racing history?
Yeah, it was all right.
Did you get to see much of your father's relationship with Soggy?
Any suggestion of an inappropriate relationship between my father and that blasted horse is categorically untrue and a besmirchment I will not abide. There is absolutely no proof that much sexual activity occurred between them at all, particularly not while Dad was his trainer, and definitely anything would have been consensual.
Okay, but more in regards to the racing.
Yeah, they did pretty good, I guess.
Do you know why they stopped working together?
Well, my mother, rest her soul, never liked that horse, and it was mutual. She would accuse him of trampling her washing and defecating on her razors and her children, whereas Soggybiscuit would kick her straight in the guts any time she walked past. It caused a lot of tension in the home. Eventually Dad just stayed out at the stables at night, which made her even angrier.
Yeah.
I remember the day she left, and she told me if I ever got married, it should be to a human woman, not to a horse, and I took that advice.
Yeah. Do you believe Soggybiscuit changed after he came back from America? I'm in America.
Yeah, well, I mean, an experience like that is bound to change you, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
Is it? Over the years, the mystery surrounding the death of the racing legend has only deepened as more and more possibilities and theories emerge, as new research into horse crime is released and more statutes of limitations lapse. In the post-war era, the prevailing theory was that a gaggle of recently arrived Italian immigrants were horse napping and harvesting animals and selling them at local markets. This has since been debunked as a racially motivated attack on the Cansano Hill people due to their poor hygiene and indecipherable dialect. Later, a theory emerged that Soggybiscuit had faked his own death and was now living a private life on a sustainable compound outside Bundaberg. Professor Ron Dervish at the University of Hard Knocks outside Flinders Street Station insists Soggybiscuit was killed by the AstraZeneca COVID vaccine, even after we explained the temporal impossibility to him. We may never know for sure what killed Soggybiscuit, but we do know that Soggybiscuit's penis remains on display at the Ballarat Equestrian Museum and Cafe alongside their award-winning range of cured meat and chorizo. Be sure to pop in and give him a visit and say hi to Richard. Tell him we sent you.